let's continue with part 2 of the Henry Ford Museum tour already in progress. Race cars.
They crashed that car.
It hit a wall or two. Let's put it that way. I mean, I assume maybe that's just dirt from like mud and stuff going on it, but it's seen some better days. But yeah, that's there to make it aerodynamic. 1909 Ford Model T. Or is that the Model T, the one in the red?
That's the first
Yeah, apparently.
for the
Yeah.
working man. How much were they? Under 1,000. How much were they?
Roof, $850. But you only made $544 a year in 1909. A&W, Castle of White, giant McDonald's.
Let's move on.
15 cents. Holiday Inn.
I can touch it.
You could. Ah, the old neon signs. You miss those. Now that's an odd thing. A Holiday Inn hotel room in a museum.
And there's
Yep, a little black and white TV.
Unfortunately, I bought this one.
Interesting. Inside a Holiday Inn. A 60s era
You're
Holiday
not
Inn.
inside.
Well,
You're...
I'm through a brick wall, but I'm semi inside. Look, Holiday Inn thing on there. Yeah, it's cool. 1980 electric car. That is a tiny car there.
I gotta have one like this.
$5,000. 1940 Texaco station. He hates these cans. Get away from the cans.
Closed for one. Oh, it says nothing. I love the little garage they have.
1915 fuel pump. Now you can watch TV on them. Huge. One's even older. Child car seats. These ones look super safe. Oh boy.
Those courses.
They weren't always about safety, I'll bet. Lincoln. I want it so big that King George can see. Yeah,
George Washington?
1823 edition of the Declaration of Independence. Camp bed. This camp chest. Abraham Lincoln's cherry was assassinated in.
That darkest one.
Yeah. You see it's real dark up top?
Yeah.
Under the wood, that's blood.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over it.
It's all over that thing.
I mean, it has to be what that is. Like, there's no denying what that is.
Your seat. Yeah. 1855 to 1860. So you think?
Right. It's just a thing you wouldn't expect to find in Dearborn, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's just so careful, don't mess up the
I wonder
glass.
why they don't just identify it straight down.
Well, they do. This is the actual chair in which President Lincoln was assassinated on April 14, 1865. It was originally located in the President's Special Box in Ford Theater, Washington, D.C. That's it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the chair.
Alright, that's cool.
Like, no denying, no reproduction, and it's the real deal.
The real deal.
Is Ford Theater like a real theater?
You can go in it.
Yeah.
Take a tour.
They even do plays there still.
That chair.
Right there.
That chair. That's great. That's unbelievable, actually. And it's
Dead Lincoln died in. Your dad jumped under the wires. He was a baby, the kid 3 years old. up and touched that bridge and met all kind of people.
I did.
Grabbed and shit. He also went under Elvis Presley and started playing with his phone.
Conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
It's like a music score to that speech.
Great civil war, tested whether that
It's weird.
or any nation so great task may be before us.
Did you know?
That pause which they gave the master.
Why do you like that they have it?
And that is the bus. The Rosa Parks bus. There, that is a... You can go right on there and sit in that seat. Really? Did you ever play Fallout? This is a decidedly Fallout house. Yeah, you can. It's a definite Fallout house right here. Dymaxion house. The house of the future today. That's basically what that is. (1,017 square feet of living space. There's a room for everyone. This is Fallout. I mean, this is basically what that, the gist of what that. Revolving closet rack.
I'm wondering if someone's here.
Bed. It's like a house of the future with a. I think on the Amtrak Auto Train, the bathroom looked like that, except for the shower edition in there. Here, change the temperature. Get my shirts out. Cool. Oh, lighting. Warm. Off.
No, lightning.
Lighting.
Can you turn it more?
All of these grain walls could be opened up. And then this upper mast up here would rotate every 6 minutes. So keeping the air flowing.
That's so weird.
Exactly the design is more of this,
All in one kitchen. Efficient and modern.
you know, the investors, you know, people were supposed to give them money for mass production, and they just didn't think they would want to live in a house that was, you know, circular and metallic looking.
You can't walk in the main. Where's the robot at? Where's the robot butler? He brings you things. 1952 Wienermobile. A vintage Wienermobile. It's something that you don't see or expect to see often. '20th century America. America of my time. Here, I'm going in the Nickelodeon. A great train robbery. Clean and fun. We didn't sign anything. Boo! Boo! The film broke.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just been handed a message that came in from Grover's Mill by telephone. At least 40 people, including 6 state troopers, lie dead in a field east of Grover's Mill. Their bodies burned and distorted beyond all possible recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a grave announcement.
Yeah, this was your TV in 1938. There's no TV, it's just radio. You know what you gotta do?
School in 1959. And do the same thing.
No, not under the teacher's desk, Bozo. Under your desk.
Under your own desk.
This desk. Under.
That's it.
That'll stop you. No nuclear war can get through that. Man, that's crazy.
Talking cover. Take a film of this whole thing.
Dark 5. That. Toys. Love and Spoonful. The Beatles. Old classic Zenith radio. And Little Stevie Wonder. AM radio. Crosby, Stills and Nash. Santana. A record player. Watergate. Question about Watergate.
People who were giving us trouble in the press because he would give them trouble after the election. This was stated to the press.
8 tracks. Boston. Saturday Night Fever. Hotel California. Superfly. Led Zeppelin. So remember Demolition Man? Like the only place you can even view a gun is at a museum. Shotguns, factory rifles, Henry Repeater. I think I have that on Red Dead, something like that. 1775. 1780 Yorktown. That's not real. Oh, it's a miniature. No, that actually shoots. Are you serious? .15 caliber. That is the tiniest little gun.
That's your John L. Booth. That's John L. Booth.
1863 revolver. Look at that tiny little thing.
Look at that tiny thing. Knife.
1875. It has a knife in it. I guess for close range.
Oh yeah, and also this one. That's the biggest one here.
1850. Yeah, you got some.
John L. Booth.
Oh, I have that one.
What?
I have that on Red Dead.
The revolver Russian
No,
one?
volcanic pistol.
Oh.
Yeah, look, it's like a 4-barrel thing, and spin like rotating ones. That's crazy. And they're all old. Like, various blade weapons, knives, tomahawks. Look at a knife with a gun holster on it, or a gun handle on it. English knife, Bowie knife. United States issued. I know you probably can't see that, but there's United States on it.
Oh, we forgot the return points.
Yeah. There it goes. Grab his head out of there. Hold it very carefully. Look at that. It's really cool. Oh, this looks familiar.
Oh, it's not sand.
Wright brothers.
Wright Brothers. We just saw this in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. It's another version of it.
Is that the real
But
thing?
yeah, I don't think it's a real thing.
Oh, well,
I don't think the real thing actually, but they had the pieces of the real thing at the Wright Brothers Memorial. The Fokker? FOK? Spirit of St. Louis. I believe that's a portion of it.
On this 21st day of May 1927 has gone.
Oh, Earhart Blouse. An overnight case. custom made. Custom made stuff. Their own name on it. No, she's getting out of the car. And she's missing a leg. No, there's the other foot. I found it. It just landed. Well, that'll do it. From the Henry Ford Center, the Museum of American Innovation. What a really cool museum. Like, it was a short drive from Pittsburgh, about 4 hours. And unfortunately, I got a late start, so I only had about 3 hours here. I feel like I barely scratched the surface of the things that are in this museum, but just to see the Kennedy car, the Kennedy limo, and all the other presidential limousines, I mean, the limo he was assassinated in, they reused. That's unbelievable. But just to see that, and some of the other limos, and Lincoln's chair that he was assassinated in, the Rosa Parks bus, I mean, what just an interesting hodgepodge of things in this museum. The Wienermobile. So, just to keep it in perspective, there's the car that Kennedy was assassinated in, the chair Lincoln was assassinated in, the Rosa Parks bus, and the Wienermobile. What other museum you finding all that stuff in? Nowhere. But that'll wrap it up. My limited time here. I highly recommend it, and I do want to come back, but that'll wrap it up. Henry Ford Center, Museum of American Innovation, Dearborn, Michigan. My first time in Michigan. My name is Tom, and I was here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye, guys.